What's up, guys? It's Emily back with another video. So today, this is a very exciting video. I am going to be telling you guys my experience of saying yes to the dress. And yes, guys, I did say yes to the dress. I did find my dress. In this video, you guys will see clips of the day of me searching for my dress. You'll see the dresses that I did try on. But you guys won't be seeing the dress I picked just because I want to keep it a secret until me and Matt get married. And also, I feel like it's bad luck for your fiance, your future husband, to see. So I want to keep it a secret because it's so pretty. But I will be telling you guys like what I was looking for, things like that. I'll tell you guys my experience, my tips, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. And also I'm going to be giving a little life update because I haven't gave you guys a life update. I haven't been very active on my YouTube channel, so I want to give you guys a life update also. But yeah, let's get this started. Okay, so let's talk about my experience finding my wedding dress. Now, if you guys did not know, or if you're not aware, Matt proposed to me on December 20th, 2022 of last year. And our 1 year anniversary is actually coming up on the 20th of next month. Now, I was in no shape, way, or form trying to find my wedding dress. I honestly just texted my sisters because I was like trying to think of when I was going to be able to get all my sisters out here. Now, I have two sisters out of state, one in the same state as me. So I have two sisters out of state, and it's kind of hard for us to get together besides the holidays. With everybody's schedule, things like that, life. So I was like trying to figure out how was I going to get my sisters together, because not that I've chosen bridesmaids or anything like that, because I haven't. But obviously I wanted my sisters to be a part of that day with me of finding my wedding dress. So I was like thinking to myself, like, maybe we could do that Friday of after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. So I texted my sisters because we have a little sister group chat or whatever. And I said, are you guys down to go bridal shopping with me? And they were like, yes, do it. Like, set it up, whatever. No hesitation. And I was just so happy because I knew all my sisters were coming out for Thanksgiving. Now, the last couple weeks, November has not been pleasant. But I feel like in the beginning of November was not pleasant at all. But the end of November, it was such a magical moment for me. So this is where I'm going to go in ties with kind of a life update of what happened the last month up until this point. So in the beginning of November, we had lost a family member in my family. It was very sudden, very unexpected, and it was my cat, Jake. Now, I know some people are like, it's just an animal, blah, 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 but he was a big part of my family and our lives, so we took it really bad because it was very sudden, very unexpected, but in the beginning of this November, my cat had gotten sick, and we thought he just had a stomach bug, like a 48-hour stomach bug, so we waited it out to see how he was acting, because the week before he was full of energy, things like that, like he was perfectly fine. He winds up getting sick, and after 48 hours, we winded up taking him to the vet because he was showing no signs of getting better. So the vet winded up telling us that he had severe diabetes, and he was in organ failure with 3 of his organs. Now, he was showing no signs of anything that he was sick, and, the vet told us that it is very common for cats. They're very good at hiding pain, things like that. So we had to make the decision of putting him down. And it was very sudden and very unexpected because he was just so full of life the week before that. And I just was not mentally in the right place to film for you guys because of how unexpected that was. And like, you know, it was just a very sudden for my family. So we ended up putting him down November 10th, you know, because he was suffering. He was in pain. And, you know, the doctors did tell us that, you know, we could put him in ICU, but with the diabetes, you could treat the diabetes, but because he's such in bad organ failure, there was no chance for his survival rate. So we rather, you know, him not suffer, things like that. So we ended up putting him down. And then, you know, this month, it was just very sudden, very unexpected. So going back to finding my dress, weeks passed, and, you know, I was like, should I do it this month? Should I not? Like, should I wait till after the holidays? Things like that. So I ended up setting my appointment up anyways, and I didn't know if I was going to find my dress the day of going to find my dress. So I ended up setting an appointment with David Bridals. I was not in hopes that I was going to find a good selection of dresses for plus size. I did want to go to this boutique in New Jersey that was just a plus size wedding dress boutique, but it was so far out. Not that my family wasn't willing to travel, but it was so far out, and I did not know what I was going to walk into with price range, things like that. So I was like, you know what, let me give David Bridals a try first. And if I don't, if I don't find the dress there, I'll find somewhere else. So I ended up setting the appointment up, and let me just tell you guys, when you walk in front of that store, you get butterflies. Like, this is a moment that it's not like your everyday prom dress or your bridesmaid dresses or just a regular dress that you're just gonna wear. This is a dress that's a moment that you only get once in a lifetime. Now, obviously people get remarried, things like that, divorces happen, things like that. But this was my first time trying on bridal dresses. So I was super, super excited, nervous, because I didn't know if they were going to be able to find what I was looking for. Now, if you guys are wondering what I was looking for lace and pearls. Those were my main things, and flowy, not too tight, not too puffy. You know, I wasn't looking like where it was unrealistic, you know. And I wanted it very fitted up here. I wanted flow, I wanted lace, I wanted pearls, I wanted all that. I have an old soul, so I was looking mainly for those things. Now, obviously in this video, you guys will see me trying on dresses, and obviously you guys are not going to see the dress I picked, and I'm not even going to show you guys the dress I tried on, because this was actually a wild card that my stylist picked. All the dresses that I had picked for myself, I did not pick, and honestly, I picked a lot of dresses out of my comfort zone. I picked dresses that I was looking for. I was very open-minded of trying different dresses on. I had to go in there being open-minded, especially because plus size is very limited. But they did have a great selection of plus size. You know, they had a variety of dresses, things like that. And I was like, okay, let's hope I find my dress. So I was telling my stylist what I was looking for, things like that. And they give you like a little tote bag, like congratulations tote bag. And they give you little goodies inside, which was so fun. And your stylist is like your best friend that day. Like, they're going to help you every ounce, whether it's zipping your dress, the dress that you're trying on. They're going to pair things together to go with the dress, things like that. Now, my stylist, I can say hands down the best experience of my life for the first time trying on a bridal dress. My appointment was so amazing. The stylist that I had, she was so, first of all, she was super sweet. She was eyeballing things that I wouldn't have imagined myself in. So she was definitely taking me to explore different types of dresses. Now, they let you pick your own dresses, like if you have a couple selections that you want to make. So I did tell her that I wanted to try on a black wedding dress, because I've always wanted to try on a black wedding dress. She's like, yeah, we'll throw it in for the fun of it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. And then I picked a couple traditional dresses, things like that. And then she picked a couple based off, because they were trying to figure out my style of what exactly I was looking for. So they kind of like were scrambling dresses, things like that, trying to see like what I was exactly looking for. And like I said, guys, my stylist made the experience so fun. She made me feel super comfortable, especially as a plus size girl going in for dresses. You know, you're going to get stares. There's other people sitting next to you that are trying on dresses also. So their people are going to stare at you. You know, people are walking around going to stare at you. And honestly, it was such an amazing day because I had strangers giving me compliments of every dress I was trying on, or when I did say yes to the dress, they were like, you made the best choice. And honestly, the experience that day was so magical. Like, it was just something that I did not expect to feel so comfortable and so happy. And my number one tip that I want to give is stay open-minded when you are dress shopping. Like, you might find your ideal dress and you might not. But if you're looking for particular things in your dress, keep your mind open to spreading your horizons, because honestly, guys, I tried on different types of dresses. Some were like ball gowns, some were bohemian style, some were straight cut, some were flowy, some were a different color than the traditional wedding dress, you know. Like, it was just, you know, trying on dresses and things like that. You definitely have to stay very open-minded, you know, because there's, you know, your stylist could pick a dress that you are gonna love. And honestly, that's exactly what happened for me. I thought I was gonna pick the dresses that I picked. I ended up picking the dress she picked. So I won't be revealing the dress until I get married, obviously. Also because I have traditional things that I follow. Like, you know, I don't want my fiance Matt to see the dress. I want him to be surprised. I want to have a first look with him, things like that. So I'm just super excited for you guys to see this little clips that I got of every dress that I tried on. And I'll insert pictures, things like that, of, you know, me holding up the sign of I found the one. But yeah, it was definitely a very, very fun experience. I'm just so happy for the choice I made. My dress will be at David Bridal's December 22nd, 2 days after me and Matt's 1-year anniversary of being engaged. So that's very odd. And also, guys, I want to tell you this. This is where it gets good. So my oldest sister, she pointed out that when we left, she was like, Emily, I have a picture. And she showed me it. And we were seated there was like 2 seats, and I had my mom with me, I had my sisters with me, which are three of them, and then there was me, which I wasn't sitting. And she noticed that we were seated at 1111. Now, anybody that knows me knows that's an angel number, and I go based off everything in life. You know, I feel like everything has a symbol to us in life. So, you know, what are the odds that we get seated at 1111? And my sister read it off to me that it's embarking on a new beginning. Now, oh, I need water. Hold on, guys. Now, I was honestly shocked Only because angel numbers, I feel like, always are a sign of whatever path or whatever journey you're going through. Now, I was so surprised when my sister was reading that I'm going to embark on a new journey and a new path in my life, which is very true. You know, like next year, me and Matt plan on getting married, and this is a new journey. This is a new path. This is a new chapter, a new beginning. So I just thought like that was like confirmation from the universe of like letting me know like, yep, this is confirmation for you. So that was pretty cool also when we were going bridal shopping. But I definitely had an amazing experience. And honestly, guys, keep your mind open when trying on dresses. Keep your mind open to going to other places. If you can't find the dress at the one place you're going to, keep your mind open of going other places. Even if you have to change a little bit of your style of what you're looking for, that's okay too. Like, sometimes you might find a dress that you would have never thought you would have liked, or it would have been up your alley of a style. So honestly, like, definitely just keep your mind open, and things like that, because, you know, I probably wouldn't have found my dress unless she didn't, like, if she didn't find the dress that I was describing to her, I probably wouldn't have no dress right now. I probably would be still looking. Not that I was in a rush to find a dress, but I honestly was keeping my mind open. And the one thing I'm going to just suggest also, because my sisters and my mom thought I was going to be like a bridezilla because of how indecisive I am and how very picky I am. Which is very true. I'm very indecisive and I'm very picky. And that goes in ties with my insecurity and my confidence, things like that. But I kept saying, like, I feel like I'm going to find the dress. I feel like I'm going to find the dress. I was saying it for the moment that I booked that appointment. I knew I was going to find the dress. Even if it wasn't me finding my dress, it was the stylist that found my dress. And I was hoping that I was going to walk out that day of David Bridals and find my dress, and I did. So I am honestly so happy. And the end experience of, like, when you find your dress, they make it so special. Like, they give you, at least my stylist gave me a whole speech. She gave me a whole speech and, like, told me to make a wish, things like that, to imagine my fiance in front of me, to imagine my family in front of me. Now I can't show you that clip just because in that clip I am wearing the dress I picked. And when you're done making your wish, they make you ring this bell, which was such an awesome experience. And everybody in David Bridals was clapping and like, congratulations, you found your dress, things like that. So everybody's just kind of there for each other, like everybody's, you know, empowering each other. And then I took pictures with my sisters and my mom, and then me by myself of me finding the dress. So it was definitely a special, special day. Definitely a great experience, like I told you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. Obviously, November started off a little rough for my family and I feel like I ended November tremendously happy. And I found my wedding dress. I found it. And honestly, guys, if you guys are wondering, I did cry in the room. For some reason, when I was trying on that dress, the feeling you get, you just know it when you put on the dress. Like, every dress I was trying on, I didn't feel it. And when I put on that dress, I felt it. And mind you guys, in the dressing room they put me in, there was no mirror, so you can't even see the dress. And for some reason, I just felt like this was the dress. Like, I looked at the top and I was like, like, I don't know. Things like that. Like, it was very, like, it was what I was looking for, but also out of my style. So it was definitely different from what I would have selected for myself. But you just feel it in your heart. So when you feel it, or you have a person in front of you that means the world to you, whether it's your mom, whether it's your sisters, whether it's your best friend, and they start crying when they see you in that dress, just know that's the dress. because I was crying once I went back into the room after seeing my family and stuff, and I just started crying because I felt like this was the dress, but I was going to keep trying on dresses just to see my options, and I was just like, I kept going back and I kept staring at it because it was just hanging in front of me, and I kept staring at it and kept staring at it, and I was like, I'm going home with you. You're coming home with me. You're the dress. So just know, go with what your heart says, go with what your gut says. Just know you will find the dress. Don't put your insecurities in the way. Don't doubt your stylist. Just make sure you're very clear with your stylist of what you're looking for, and a lot of communication. That's all you got to do. And sometimes people have bad experiences, but I personally had such an amazing experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be a lot of wedding season videos. This is just the beginning. Next, Matt has to find his tuxedo or whatever he decides to do for himself. But yes, guys, I said yes to the dress. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.